What's up, guys? It's me, Alec, here, and today I want to talk about the quality movie that is also called Avengers Endgame. So, it's basically, if you somehow don't know what Avengers Endgame is, it is about basically the aftermath of Thanos' snapture. It is very, very cool. When I went into it, I had super high expectations. Not to flex, but like, I may have been there since day one when Iron Man came out. Yeah, but I saw it and just, my expectations were blown out of the water. It met every single one I had, and I had high expectations too. Like, it wasn't some, oh, it better show up as this or whatever. It was some high expectations, and they were blown away. Absolutely obliterated, actually. It is great. So, a lot of you guys may be asking, well, Alec, how is it compared to Infinity War? Well, let me tell you. You see, Endgame is the much more mature and better brother than the baby amateur movie. I'm not saying Infinity War is amateur. I'm just saying it's not as good as Endgame. Endgame has a much richer storytelling that a lot of people have complained about Infinity War. There is some great arcs in this movie. And yeah, it just completely blows out of the water and is much richer with storytelling. It is. You need to see Infinity War though, because you can tell Infinity War was made to create Endgame, and so both of them are good, just Endgame is a lot better. So, the runtime, I know a lot of people are talking about this, a whopping 3 hours, dude. Like, it's insane. But I completely see why. Because every part of this film is very important that's in this final cut. Every part you need to see, nothing can be cut out. And don't worry, it doesn't feel like 3 hours out. It feels like, I would say, 10 minutes at best. It very well tells you the story and captivates you. So don't worry about feeling just tired after it or anything, because it doesn't feel long. But one thing I will tell you, make sure you bring those diapers, because guess what? No potty breaks for you, because every part's important. You can't take a bathroom break at all during this film, or else you're gonna miss a very vital part of the movie. And yeah, you'll have to tough it out. Best of luck for that. So let me dive into the cast. Every single person in this movie is phenomenal. And it really, really makes you realize, wow, some of the greatest talent in Hollywood right now is in these Hollywood superhero movies. Because not only can they really nail these serious, intense moments in the film, but also they hit these lighthearted, funny comedy moments so well and seamlessly. And it's incredible. It is truly something awesome to watch. It also just shows you the diversity of these actors and their acting chops and such. It's great. But I want to say something about the Mad Titan Thanos. He really shows off that he is a very near perfectly written villain. And really, you just, oh, it's amazing. I don't want to spoil it for you, but he is really stand out in this film. But he was in Infinity War as well, so that doesn't say much. Also, I want to mention my personal favorite Avenger, one of them, Hawkeye / Ronan, who is played by Jeremy Renner. He is incredible in this film. He hits all the specific notes he needs to so well, and really makes you feel for him and for his character. He really is one of the greatest actors in the Marvel universe, I would say, because he stood out to me and I felt the most for him. In this movie, there are shockingly a pretty surprising amount of cameos and surprises, which makes it very hard not to spoil because it's so packed with surprises and cameos and such. But I will say, this is, once I saw Stan Lee on the film, this is his final cameo, sadly, since he passed. And, oh man, I love this cameo from him. But also there's a few other cameos that just, it makes you like, oh my god, I know him! And it is very, very fun. But don't worry, because like, the cameos and surprises don't overshadow the overarching story or anything, or ruin anything. It's just like, oh my god, I know him, and then it goes on. But also, in the film, in the very beginning, I was very surprised, because Marvel did a little thing where they did a light touch on actually the LGBT community. But it was very little and barely even noticeable. But it's really cool to see Marvel doing that and taking these strides to create a wider fan base and such. It was really interesting to see that to start with, because obviously they haven't really touched on it as much before, but it doesn't overpower it, so don't worry. So this movie, not only is it like super funny, but also it is so heartfelt, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I teared up 6 or more times and possibly cried, you know. It is a very, very, very heartfelt movie. It is fresh and like, it's great. It's so fresh with its dramatic turns and stuff that I would have never seen from Marvel or thought of. And it makes it so much more raw. Some of these moments that are so fresh and original, and you just feel like it's so real, but you know it's fake, and it's crazy. It is so insane to watch. And it's just one of the most heartfelt Marvel movies, I would say, or superhero movies in general, actually. It is incredibly just heartwarming at points and just heartbreaking at others. It is so emotional, and it hits every single high and low point that it needs to. It is, whew. So the other thing I really have to credit Avengers Endgame for is their fight scenes in this, and also there's a specific shot in here I absolutely adore, but a lot of these camera shots and VFX and stuff. I know Marvel is like known for their VFX, but this is some of their best stuff yet, and their best shots. And boy, does it have the greatest fight scene of any superhero movie. Like, oh, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. There's one fight scene where it's just like, ho ho, it's crazy. It's really crazy. And it's a lot of fun to watch just everything. It's great. You will very much enjoy it. If you ever liked any of the other Russo brothers movies, like Civil War or Winter Soldier fight scenes, it reminds me a lot like that, but also it infuses all these other characters' fighting styles, and it is incredible. It is just mind-blowing, actually, to see it so like seamlessly. But one thing I need to make sure you guys know, it is not a spoiler at all. I just need to tell you guys this. Catch up on your Marvel lore, because it is vital for this movie. You will be utterly confused at some points if you don't refresh yourself a little bit. And that is one of the few downfalls I think this movie has, because you have to have a little bit of prior knowledge at least to understand everything in the film. Because yes, it is a lot at times, because this is such a jam-packed film, but it has a very rewarding payoff. And that just leads me into the final points where it's so much fun. It is so packed. It is a great way to look back at these past 21 to 22 films and be like, this is what we've done. We have done this we start from the bottom, and now we're at this incredible height of success, and they really are proud of that. And it is truly great. Even though you do need prior knowledge, it is one of the best Marvel films, and I would even say it's one of the greatest superhero films of all time. That's right. I just said it. I said it was better than The Dark Knight. Whoa. Yeah, so that is the conclusion to my non-spoiler review of the great movie Avengers Endgame. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm desperate. And yeah, peace out.